Hello and welcome back to Universe Sandbox 2, and today we have to have a small, giant, extreme shout out for Doginium or Bob Kerman on our Discord, who pledged $5 a month on Patreon. That's our first large patron. We had another $1 patron. It was Moon something, but we already gave them a little shout out earlier in a stream. So, let's continue, and because of this Patreon thing, I'm actually going to do what I said in my Patreon poll, which was, should we do Earth versus Potato, which was a joke, but now that we actually do have a bit of Patreon support, let's go ahead and do that. Let's make a potato planet. So, we're going to go to a rocky planet. Man, you gotta love potatoes. Potatoes are just beautiful. They are perfect. Everything about a potato is just amazing. There are no secret messages in that. I just really like potatoes. You could even say I love potatoes, because potatoes are just so wonderful. And we're probably going to make this not too ridiculous. Let's make it, what, 10 times the size of the moon? And we're going, yeah, let's not make this potato ridiculously big or anything. Let's make it 10 times the size of the moon. That's a normal potato. Everyone knows a normal potato is 10 times the size of the moon. And now we need to make it very potato colored. So like different shades of browns. And then we got our like main potato color, which is like, you know, a little bit of a brighter. There we go. But there's ice on this, so the potato colors are not actually showing. Ah, that's not really bright enough for a potato. Slightly disappointing. We're going to make this very earthy, this potato. Not much starch, pretty much all silicate, but we're gonna pretend it's a nice starchy potato. So let's go a little bit brighter colors, so that like potato, and we'll do a little bit darker on the dark end, so then we can see some real contrast. Oh, that's a very nice potato. It's kind of round, but if we put up a reference image for a potato, I think this is pretty close to what a potato looks like. So I think we're ready to actually collide our potato into Earth, murdering everyone. First, we obviously have to save this object. And the potato, it's actually orbiting. Okay. We can solve this problem by 0 velocity. And now the potato will attack Earth. Although having a potato for a moon would be very convenient. I mean, if we ever ran out of food, we could just whoosh, yum, whoosh. And everyone will be happy, even though it costs so much money to go to the moon. It'll be okay because we'll just put the potato like a foot away from Earth in orbit. No problems will happen if we do that. Okay, so here we go. Collision time. Potato collision. This is even more scary than SCP containment breach. So it appears that the potato has gotten a little bit of water on it. It's actually getting cooked right now. The potato is being baked by the heat of the explosion, and the water from Earth is helping boil it. Oh no. The potato has been absorbed by Earth, giving plenty of food to all of its inhabitants. And so now world hunger is not a thing anymore, because if you dig like 3 feet into the ground, you just find excellent mashed potato. Of course, this is after thousands of years of the Earth repairing itself after being hit by the giant potato. But now there's infinite food under the surface, all perfectly cooked by the heat of the Earth at that point. Not at all burned. And there we go. That is what would happen if Earth got hit by a potato. Honestly, let's look at the damage. Things Things look pretty good. I mean, a few parts of a few countries are slightly missing. Yeah, there's a slight amount of dead. Like India's kind of looking a little shaky there. There's a crater there that was never there before. Yeah, things aren't perfect, I'll admit, but you know, it isn't that bad, you know. Europe kind of doesn't exist anymore. But that's fine. There's a potato now, deep under the Earth's crust. And isn't that all that really matters in the world today? A nice potato. What am I doing with my life? Okay, so to fill this video a little bit more, let's properly cook the potato we've made instead of just having it destroy the world. So to properly cook your planet potato, you must first find the potato. Here is our potato. And we must properly cook the potato. So now I'm going to pull up instructions how to cook a potato. Okay, how to cook a potato. You know, we're gonna change this to how to boil a potato, because that's pretty much what we're going to be. Okay, turn the burner on high and bring water to boiling. So we can do that. So let's bring the temperature to above boiling. We'll put it at 150 degrees Celsius. And let's add the water. We have to hold in the water though, so we're going to have to give it a little bit. There we go. We're going to cover most of it to make sure it's boiling. And so it is boiling water at 150 degrees. And now we just have to put something on to keep the boiling water in. It says to cover the pan with a lid. So the equivalent of covering it with a lid would be putting on a atmosphere with an extremely high albedo, because that'd basically reflect everything back in. So let's bring our surface pressure, and we're going to bring this up to what? Where's 1 atmosphere? No. Oh, are you going to be annoying? Is that not a thing I can do anymore? Oh, there it is. Okay. So we're gonna bring it up to like 10 atmosphere. So now we have a very strong lid on our cooking. So how long do we have to boil this? Cook in gently boiling water until tender, about 15 minutes for cute potatoes. So we have to do a little bit of math for how long this is going to take. So 15 minutes for a potato. So let's grab a calculator. So let's see, what's the average size for a potato? Average size of a potato. They're 5.3 ounces. So now we have to find weight of the moon, and then we have to find this in ounces. So in ounces, weight of the moon in ounces. No, this is okay. So 7. Okay, 1 second. I need to grab a better calculator. Breaking out that TI 84 Plus to do some intense calculations here. So what do we have? We have 7.35 e to the 22 kilograms. And now we have to do convert kilogram to ounces. Okay, so we have to multiply by 35.274. And that's going to give us 2.6 e to the 24th ounces. So this is a very large potato. So what we have to do is 2.56 e to the 24th divided by 5.3, and that gives us 4.89 e to the 23rd, which then we have to multiply by the 15 minutes. Then we can divide by 4 to find hours. Okay. And then after we have hours, we just have to divide by 24 to find days. So this is quite a few days, 7.64 e to the 22 days. And then if we divide by 365, we'll have years. Now we're down to 2.09 e to the 20. So we're getting really good here. So let's turn this into thousands of years. Let's turn this into millions of years. Okay, let's turn this into billions of years. Trillions of years. Okay, so it would only be 209,480,35 trillion years. So that's in trillions. So, I know we can do billions of years in Universe Sandbox 2 and it won't give us trouble, but trillions, 209 trillion years may, 209 million trillion years may be a little bit too much for our very, very good game. But let's just see how long we can boil this. So we're now going in the years per second. Yeah, not fast enough. Okay, now we're going in the thousands of years per second. 10,000s, 100,000s. Okay, so now we're in the millions. Simulation cannot run faster with current settings. Nobody cares. Be quiet. It looks like it's running faster. Now we're at billions of years per second. And let's just push this up. Okay. So we just need to have this go to, I think, a billion years, something like that at this point, and we'll be fine. We just need these numbers to get slightly higher. Okay. And pause. I think about right now it's cooked. So I think we have successfully created, we did our calculation a lot wrong. It'll take 10 times longer than that because I never multiplied it by 10 moons. So 1 second, let's just, there we go. We're good now. We're good. The potato is done cooking. So if anyone wants your space potato cooked correctly, it will only take like a million trillion years and it'll be good. It'll be good to eat. So this episode was not ridiculous. Thank you for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all next time. Oh, math. Doesn't everyone love it?